Hey guys, so today I am going to be doing a neutral eye makeup tutorial. I already did the face portion of this using my favorite Revlon Color Stay makeup, and I have a foundation routine and review kind of thing on another video that I did, so I will link that in here somewhere for you guys to go check it out. I highly recommend all of this. I guess this is only two things, but they're great, and I kind of talk about them in my other video. However, for this one, I was requested to do a neutral makeup tutorial, and this is by someone who I talk to quite often on YouTube, and her, I can't remember what her username is, but I will put the username in the description box. She doesn't make videos, but she's gorgeous, and I really think that she should. So if you see this, I think you should start making videos because she does have like a website kind of thing, and some of the looks that she does for her eyes are absolutely gorgeous and things that I can't do, and so I'm really jealous of that. Anyways, so let's jump into it. Today I'm going to be using the Naked palette, which is just, I'm sure you've seen this a ton of times, but it's just a bunch of really pretty brown colors. And I'm working on the lighting here because I realized in my last video I tried to say that this isn't going to be my permanent setup for filming makeup tutorials, and I probably won't film makeup tutorials here. But makeup tutorials are a huge part of my channel. It's like 50% of my channel, so for me to say that is kind of stupid because there's no way I can say that I'm not making any makeup tutorials here. I'm only making them at my other house that I am at, so that was dumb. So ignore that. And I will be making makeup tutorials. It's going to take a while for me to get the lighting perfect, and I know it's probably a little echoey. I'm not sure if it sounds that way to you, but it is for me. And so it's just kind of things I have to get used to, I guess. So anyways, I can't talk. Anyways, so I am going to get started with this tutorial, and I will stop the intro-y kind of thing. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is prime your eyes with a primer potion. I'm just using the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Sin, and this is a really pretty color. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it, and I have used maybe half the tube so far, but I love it, and the day it runs out I have to go buy more, I know, because it's my favorite, and I definitely just put too much on. You don't need a lot with this, and it's this is the color that it is. It's really pretty, shimmery, and it's not, I guess it is kind of shimmery, I guess, once you put it on your eyes, but it's not like glittery. That's what I'm trying to say. So this is just going to be my base, and this is good because I am going to be having a brown eye makeup tutorial, so since this is a brown color, or tanny color I guess, it's going to be a good base for the look. Now once you have finished applying the primer potion, you are going to start with your eyeshadow. Now I'm using the Naked palette, but there are so many other options as opposed to the Naked palette. You can just kind of look for the color that I'm using in a palette that you already own. I know that I've given out a couple different ones. There's the Wet n Wild palette, and I believe the palette's name is Vanity, and that's got a lot of good colors in it. There's the Stila palette. There's tons of stuff for these. Basically, all you have to do is find a neutral palette that you really like, that's pigmented, and you can use it and go for it, and that will be perfect. So, as for this look today, I'm going to be starting with Sin, and I know I just put on the Sin primer potion, but this is Sin from here, and it's just a really pretty color. It's got a little bit of a shimmery, sheeny kind of thing to it, and I'm going to be using my Real Techniques brush that I got from Ulta, and this is the base shadow brush, and it just kind of looks like a blending brush, I guess. And I'm going to apply this all over the lid. And out of all the colors in here, this is probably my favorite because you can almost wear this as a one shadow color because you can kind of contour with all the other, I don't know, maybe you can't really contour it. I don't really know what I'm looking for word-wise here, but it's my favorite. So once you've applied that all over your lid, you're going to go into Toasted. And Toasted is this really pretty Let me look at it and think of a way. It's kind of a pinky brown. It's got more of a pinky undertone. It's definitely more of a warm brown. Where is it? This one. Yeah? And it's not really coming off too true to color because it kind of looks really light here. So that's frustrating. That's basically the real color there. It's really pretty, and again, it's kind of a shimmery sheen kind of color. It's not really shimmery, but it's not matte either. So I'm going to be using the crease brush by Real Techniques, and this is just a crease brush, and the bristles are a little more dense in here. And I'm going to go into Toasted, and I don't need too much on here because a little bit goes a long way. And I'm just going to start applying this into my crease, and I'm going to work it all the way across. And I don't remember what kind of crease this is called. I feel like it's like a cut, a half cut, or I don't know. But there is a technical name for this. If you know what it is, please let me know in the comments below because I would love to know because I can't remember what it is. Cut in or something like that. Yeah, so I'm just going to apply this all over in the crease. And then I like to drag it kind of down towards the lash line as well. So put a little bit more on and drag it down into the corner of your eye. So that is pretty much it. And then I kind of blend it with my fingers, but other than that, you're basically done. I take this is an Eco Tools brush. This is just kind of an eyeshadow brush. I'm not really sure what it's used for, but I like to use this. And I'm going to put Virgin, this very first matte white color, and I'm going to put that under my my brow, just to add some definition. I'm going to go all the way to the inner corner and just define my brow bone. So that is the end of that. Now you can add some eyeliner if you would like, and I've not really been adding eyeliner above the lash line, but I have been putting it on the upper waterline. I don't know what that's called. So I'm just going to be using the Covergirl Perfect Point Plus in black to line my upper waterline area. I don't know if it's still a waterline. I'm not really sure what it is. Now this isn't my favorite eyeliner. I do have a more favorite one, and I wish I could find it, but this will get the job done. And I only line about the outer half, and that went way far. So I only line till about halfway in, and then I'm going to bring it down a little bit on the bottom, but not very far. So that is that. And then you are just going to want to apply a mascara. And the one that I'm using today is the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Carbon Black Waterproof Mascara. And I absolutely love this mascara with all my heart. Seriously. Oh my gosh, I could die. So good. So just apply this to your lashes. And that is the look. I hope that you all enjoyed this, and I will put a link to my last video, which was my, what was it? My, I don't know. I'll put a link to my last video right here, and then also a link to my September favorites right here, because I am going to film that and upload that, probably right before I upload this one. So, I don't know. I'll figure out how that works. But anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I will show you really quickly the finished look for both eyes, and expect another video from me sometime this week. I'm going to do my best to keep up with my videos and to try to film in my free time, because I feel like I'm getting better at categorizing my time, or whatever it is, however you would say that. So here's the finished look. It's a really appropriate look that I think can go for pretty much any age, and yeah. So I hope you loved this. If you have any video requests, leave them in the comments, and yeah, be looking out for new videos soon, and I love you all, and I will also put my Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and email address down there in case you want to get a hold of me at all. That's a bunch of different ways that you can get a hold of me, and really, really fast ways that you can get a hold of me. And I will talk to you later. Bye! Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a neutral makeup hair whatever. Alright, now after you have applied your primer potion, you are going to start, and I'm using the Naked palette, and I'm going to use the crease brush from Real Techniques, and it's just a crease brush, and the